guys, welcome back to my channel. On today's video we're going to be doing a Q&A. I did a vote like whether you guys wanted a makeup routine or a Q&A, and you guys chose Q&A. So here we are. I also ordered some backgrounds, so I'm like really excited for them to come in so we can like, you know, start actually looking like a YouTube video. But anyways, let's get started. So I got a lot of questions. Before I even like start, I do want to say that I got a lot of like questions that weren't actually questions. Like I got a lot of like, oh, like you're so pretty, like you're so pretty, like you're so beautiful, like let me take you on a date, like why don't we ever hang out, like blah 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 blah, like from like a lot of guys. And just to be clear, like I'm not single, so I'm not even gonna like go through those like questions because I'm not single. So obviously, like, no, I'm not gonna go on a date with anybody. So I'm just like throwing that out there just to be clear. I'm not single. I do have a boyfriend, so I can't do like dates and whatnot. This question says, what part of Michoacan are you from? And I know a lot of you think that because I went to Michoacan recently, you guys think that I'm from Michoacan, but I'm not. Like I was with a friend, my friend Ellie, that's where she's from, so that's why I went to Michoacan. And then my friend Daisy, she's also from Michoacan, so we went to go visit like her family, but I'm not from Michoacan. I'm from Guanajuato, so no, I'm not from Michoacan. Second question, where do you see yourself in 10 years? So this is like tough. In 10 years, you know, you can't predict like what your future is gonna be, you know, but in 10 years, hopefully, like I see myself, you know, like done with college because I do want to get a nursing degree. So I want to be like done with school, like I want to be, you know, a nurse. I'm like, in 10 years I'm gonna be like 30, so hopefully I'm married, hopefully I have kids by then, you know, like driving my dream car, living in my dream house, like hopefully, you know, that's what happens. But like I said, you can't predict your future, so you never know what happens. But I do know that I want to be like 100% happy with my life and with myself. Like that's something that I do know that I want. Next question, how do you deal with hate? And this is crazy because I get mad really easily. Like I have a really bad temper. I get it from both of my parents. But before, when I was younger, I used to get in a lot of fights. Like I used to argue with everybody. Like I would not take anybody's shit. Like I would immediately like start yelling at you. Like I would start trying to fight you. Like I used to be really immature when it came to those kind of things. But I feel like within the last like year or two, I kind of like grew up and I realized that the more energy you give it, like the more it affects you. So like now when I have problems with people or like when something comes up, it's not that I necessarily brush it off, but I try not to just pay attention to it as much, because I'm like, okay, well, what am I gonna win? Nothing. Like I don't gain anything for getting mad. I don't gain anything if I go and beat somebody's ass. Like it's, you know, it's like stupid to think that way. So I definitely, you know, if I have something to say, I'll say it. But if it's not like anything that's gonna get me anywhere, then I just don't say anything, you know. I just kind of like brush it off. I'm just like, oh well, okay, thanks, like goodbye, have a good day, you know. That's usually how I deal with stuff nowadays. Definitely wasn't like that before, but now it is. So I think I've grown up a little bit. What are your goals? Well, my goals, I feel like, is kind of almost the same as what I just said in the question earlier about where do you see yourself in 10 years. But I do want to I want to finish my nursing degree. So I want to do that. I do want to have kids because I'm so excited to have kids. Like if I could have kids right now, I would have kids right now, and I'm pretty sure I've already said that. But if I could, I would have kids right now. I definitely just want to be 100% just happy with my life. I don't think there's ever been really a time where I've been like 100% happy with my life, and I really want that for myself. So, you know, I don't know exactly what it's gonna take, but I do know that I want to get there someday. And I want to help out my mom. She's done a lot for me. She's done a lot for my siblings, and I just feel like I'm not at the age yet where I can reward her for everything she's done for me. So one of my goals is to, you know, like, thank her for what she's done and reward her for everything. That would be really nice. Like, I really want to do that for her. This question says, did you forget your first love? No, I did not forget my first love. To whoever asked me that question. I don't think a lot of you guys even know who my first love is, because it was like when I was like 11, 12. I don't even remember. But me and my first boyfriend actually lasted a long time. I think we were together from like, I want to say 8th grade, 7th grade maybe, till like freshman year of high school. Cause I know by my quince I wasn't with him anymore. So probably my freshman year or my sophomore year. I don't know, but it was pretty long, you know, for a little kid relationship. What kind of music do you listen to? I listen to a lot of different genres. I mean, mostly I listen to like corridos and like banda and stuff, just because, I don't know, that's like pretty much like the kind of person that I am. But I do listen to like rap, and I listen to reggaeton. I do like to listen to like those like depressing, sad music, you know. I do like to listen to that. And I do listen to that sometimes, especially like sometimes when it's out and like it's raining and I'm just like, oh, I want to listen to like some sad music. But I feel like not a lot of people know that, or not a lot of people know that I listen to that kind of music. But I do listen to that music. Other than that, I listen to pretty much everything. Like, I don't specifically just listen to like one. I listen to like a lot. Is there anyone that you're jealous of? In my honest opinion, no. There is not anybody that I'm necessarily jealous of. There are some people that, you know, I wish, like, I just feel like a lot of people have their life set up really easily for them, and, you know, I wish I would have that. Like, sometimes I do say those kind of things, but I'm not, like, it's not jealousy like in a bad way at all. Like, it's not like the bad kind of jealousy. It's, you know, I just like wish I had that, but, you know, I don't. But I'm not necessarily like jealous of anybody. So, how long have you and your boyfriend been together? Well, I met him when I had just turned 17, and I'm about to be 20, so like 3 years. I think we're like going on 3 years. It's been a crazy roller coaster, I could tell you guys that. But we are happy now. We're in a much better place now than we've ever been before. I'm happy, he's happy, we're both happy. But yeah, it's been a long time. It's been a long time. I feel like we've grown up a lot since we first met. Where are you from? I don't know if they mean like where I live right now, or where like my parents are from Mexico. But I'll just answer both. I was born here. I was born in Vancouver, so that's where I'm from, Vancouver, Washington. It's like literally like a 10-minute drive from Portland, Oregon. So when people ask me if I'm from Oregon or Washington, I say Washington, but I'm always in Oregon, so I don't know, both. But yeah, that's where I live right now. I know a lot of you guys think that I live in Texas, because I did live in Texas for about a year. So I know like a lot of people sometimes think that I still live in Texas, but I don't live in Texas. I moved back, what, like a year and a half now ago? Yeah, but I did live in Texas. So if you're like, I thought she lived in Texas, like I thought I knew her, like I thought I went to school with her or something, you probably did, because I did live in Texas. But I didn't like it. It wasn't for me. I know like all the people that live in Texas are like, oh my god, Texas is great, Texas is great. Like, yeah, sure, maybe for you guys, you know, like you guys can keep your Texas, but I didn't like it. Where would your dream vacation be? I think my dream vacation would be like a tour of Europe, you know? Like visiting like Paris and like Italy and like Germany and like all those cool places. I feel like that would be one of my dream vacations, just because I feel like Europe is so pretty. Like it has like a lot for you to see, and it's like so cool, you know, be like, oh yeah, I went to Europe. Like I feel like that just sounds cool, you know, like yeah, I went to Europe. Like sounds so bougie, like sounds like something I would say. Next question says, have you ever got caught having sex by your parents? No. I have never gotten caught having sex by my parents, because okay, this is like so weird, because like my family watches this, and like so does my mom, and it's just kind of awkward. But no, I'm never gotten caught sex having I've never gotten caught having sex with my parents. Wait, what? With my parents? No, what? I meant, no, I've never gotten caught by my parents having sex. There we go. There we go. That's what I was looking for. I don't know what I was trying to say. Did you have fun in Mexico? I did. I had a lot of fun. I definitely needed the vacation. I had lots and lots and lots of fun. But it was like 3 weeks long. So I was kind of like tired of it at kind of towards the end, you know. I was like, okay, I want to go home now. Like it, you know, like it's cool to go on vacation, and you know, it's fun, but I feel like at a certain point you're like, okay, I want to go home now. And that's where I was getting, because it had been like 3 weeks already, and I was like, okay, I want to go home. But yeah, I had so much fun. I mean, I would have done it. I would do it again. You know, I had fun, especially with my girls. Like it was a lot of fun. That is all the questions I have for you guys. If you didn't get a chance to ask me a question, or you were too scared to ask me a question, I don't know, but I'll eventually sometime in the future do another Q&A, so you can ask me anything you want. But I will be filming some more videos for you guys. I do apologize for not posting a lot lately. Since I got back from my vacation, I've been working like crazy hours, and I just like haven't had time to film anything. And I'm sorry guys, like I really am. I'm sorry, because you know, obviously I should be posting videos, but yeah, I apologize. I'll be posting some more. But I also do want to say thank you guys for like all the support. I honestly never thought my videos would reach over like 100 views, if anything, and they're all, or at least 2 of the 3 are over 1,000 views, and I'm like so shook. Like, thank you guys, like thank you. Like I never thought that would ever happen, like ever. So thank you for all the support, guys. I love you guys, and if you guys have any video suggestions, you know, like, just comment down below. Also, if you want to follow me like on any of my social media, I'll have that down below as well. So please just keep on watching. Thank you so much, guys. Don't forget to like and hit the subscribe button.